Welcome to Daily English Podcast. I am glad you are here, and I hope this moment feels calm, easy, and useful.
I am glad too, because today we are talking about something many people feel but do not always say out loud: how to stop wasting your time.
That topic sounds simple, but it can bring guilt, pressure, and that quiet thought at night: why did I not do what I planned?
Exactly. And today we are not here to blame anyone. We are here to understand the pattern. Because when you see how time disappears, you can bring it back with small choices.
I like that, because stopping wasted time does not mean working all day, never resting, and never enjoying life.
Right? Rest is not wasted time when it gives you energy. The real problem is when your time disappears into things you did not truly choose.
Like when you open your phone for 1 minute, then suddenly a long part of the evening is gone, and you feel tired, not refreshed.
Yes, time wasting often starts with a tiny escape, a quick scroll, a small delay, a harmless thought. Then it quietly grows.
English learners know this feeling too. They want English listening practice, English speaking practice, real-life English, and more confidence, but they keep waiting for the perfect time.
And the perfect time is usually not coming. So the better question is, what can I do with the time I already have?
That feels honest, because 5 focused minutes can be more useful than 1 hour of pretending to study while checking messages.
Definitely. And this episode will help you think in English while also thinking about your habits, attention, and energy.
Let me ask you, when people waste time, is it always because they are lazy?
Not at all. Sometimes they are tired, overwhelmed, unsure where to start, or using distraction because facing a difficult task feels uncomfortable.
That is real. When I have one hard thing to do, suddenly I want to organize my desk, check old photos, and become interested in everything except the task.
That is productive avoidance. You look busy, but you are not moving toward what matters.
Productive avoidance. I like that phrase. It sounds polite, but also a little dangerous.
It is dangerous because it feels useful. But at the end of the day, the important thing is still waiting for you.
So, today is not only about saving time, it is about using time in a way that matches your goals and your peace.
Yes, because when you stop wasting your time, you become clearer. You know what deserves your attention and what does not.
I want listeners to think about one simple question: where does your time usually disappear?
Maybe into social media, overthinking, saying yes too often, starting too late, or waiting until you feel fully ready.
Waiting until I feel fully ready is risky, because my fully ready version usually arrives after the deadline.
That is funny and also true, so we will make this topic practical, gentle, and very real.
In a moment, we will enter one ordinary day, the kind of day where someone has a plan, a phone nearby, a little pressure in the mind, and a choice to make.
And through that situation, you will hear useful English, everyday vocabulary, and a real reminder: your time is not gone forever. You can start again with the next choice.
Let us enter one simple evening. I am Liam. I have just come home from work. I feel tired, and I promise myself I will study English for 30 focused minutes.
And I am Emma. I can see his notebook on the table, his headphones beside it, and his phone already in his hand.
I know what you are thinking, Emma, but I am only checking one message before I start.
That sentence sounds small, but it can quietly steal the whole evening.
No worries, I will reply to one message, watch one short video, then open my English listening practice.
When you say one short video, your face looks confident, but your thumb looks ready for a long journey.
That is unfair. My thumb is innocent, it just moves faster than my goals.
Exactly. Wasting time often feels automatic. Your mind says study, but your hand chooses the easiest comfort.
I had a long day, so I deserve a break before studying.
Of course you deserve a break, but choose the break on purpose. Do not let the break choose you.
That sounds deep. Explain it in normal human language.
A chosen break gives you energy. An accidental break makes you feel empty. 10 calm minutes with tea can refresh you, but 40 random minutes scrolling can make your brain feel noisy.
So the problem is not resting, the problem is losing control of the moment.
Exactly. When you rest with intention, you care for yourself. When you drift without intention, time disappears and guilt appears.
I do feel guilty after scrolling too much, but while I am doing it, it feels comfortable.
The phone gives quick rewards, a funny clip, a new picture, a small surprise. And your brain loves surprises.
My brain has expensive taste. It wants constant entertainment.
It does, but your future self wants progress, confidence, and peace. So tonight you need to help your future self a little.
Fine, I will put the phone down, but I still feel too tired to start.
Then do not start with a big goal. Start with the smallest honest action. Open the notebook, put on the headphones, and listen to one easy English conversation.
One conversation only.
Yes, one conversation only, because starting small is better than making a beautiful plan and avoiding it.
I usually create a perfect study schedule, then somehow I do not study.
Preparation is useful only when it leads to action.
That hurts a little, but it is true.
Let us make it gentle. Your goal tonight is not to become a new person. Your goal is to protect the next 30 minutes.
Protect the next 30 minutes. That sounds manageable.
First, decide what the time is for. Not everything, just one clear thing.
This time is for English listening and speaking practice.
Better, make it more specific.
I will listen to one English podcast conversation, write down 5 useful English expressions, and repeat 3 sentences out loud.
That is clear, simple, and real. Now your brain knows what to do.
What about cleaning my room, replying to emails, planning tomorrow, exercising, and becoming a perfect adult?
They can wait. One focused block is not for your whole life. It is for one priority.
When I sit down to study, my mind suddenly remembers everything else.
That happens to many people. When a task feels important, the brain searches for easier tasks to escape pressure.
So my brain is not broken.
Not broken, just untrained. Attention is like a muscle. It gets stronger when you guide it back again and again.
I usually think focus means never getting distracted.
Focus means noticing distraction and returning, not being perfect.
That is a relief because I get distracted every 2 minutes.
Then you have many chances to practice returning.
I open the podcast, but after 1 minute I want to check the comments on my last post.
Before you touch the phone, say the urge out loud. I want to check my phone because I feel restless.
I want to check my phone because I feel restless.
Good. Naming the urge creates space. You are no longer obeying it immediately.
It feels strange, but the urge feels less powerful when I say it.
Exactly. Many wasted minutes begin because we act before we notice.
So step 1 is notice.
Yes, notice, then pause, then choose.
Notice, pause, choose. That is easy to remember.
It is useful for English too. When you speak English, you notice the idea, pause gently, then choose simple words.
I see the connection. If I stop rushing, I waste less time and speak more clearly.
Right? Wasting time is often connected to mental noise. When your mind is too noisy, you escape, delay, or jump between things.
I am listening now. The English conversation is playing, and I understand most of it.
Great! Do not chase every word. Listen for meaning, mood, and useful phrases.
I hear one phrase. I have been meaning to do that.
Nice! That phrase means you planned or wanted to do something for a while, but you have not done it yet.
I have been meaning to practice English every day.
Good, now make it smaller.
I have been meaning to practice English for 10 focused minutes after dinner.
Excellent. Smaller actions are easier to repeat.
I also hear I keep putting it off.
That means you delay something again and again.
I keep putting off my speaking practice because I feel awkward.
That is honest, and honesty is useful because now you can work with the real reason.
The real reason is not time, it is discomfort.
Exactly. Many people say they do not have time, but sometimes they are avoiding fear, boredom, confusion, or pressure.
So to stop wasting time, I need to stop running away from small discomfort.
Yes, but gently you can say, "This feels uncomfortable, but I can do it for 10 minutes."
This feels uncomfortable, but I can do it for 10 minutes.
That sentence can change a whole day.
I repeat the podcast sentence out loud now, and I feel a little silly.
Feeling silly is part of speaking practice. Nobody becomes fluent by only looking cool.
That is tragic news for my image.
Your image will survive, and your spoken English will improve.
I repeat the sentence 3 times, first slowly, then naturally, then with more confidence.
Perfect! Now you are using time instead of watching it disappear.
I notice the room feels quieter when the phone is away.
Because attention has sound, a distracted mind feels loud even in a silent room.
I want that quiet feeling more often.
Then create friction for distractions. Put the phone across the room, turn off unnecessary notifications, and keep the study material easy to reach.
So make good actions easy and bad habits slightly annoying.
Exactly. Do not depend only on motivation. Design the situation.
What if I already wasted the first half of the evening?
Then do not throw away the rest. Many people waste 1 hour, feel guilty, then waste 3 more hours because they think the day is ruined.
I do that, I call it emotional damage and continue scrolling.
Try a better rule. The day is not ruined. The next 10 minutes are still available.
The next 10 minutes are still available.
Exactly. That sentence brings you back to the present.
So if I failed in the morning, I can still do something in the afternoon.
Yes, and if you failed in the afternoon, you can still make one good choice at night.
That feels kinder than saying I must restart my whole life on Monday.
Monday is very busy with all the people waiting to become perfect.
Poor Monday, it carries too many dreams.
That is why we practice today, not perfectly, just honestly.
I have listened for 10 minutes, written 5 phrases, and repeated 3 sentences.
That is a real result, small but complete.
It feels better than scrolling because I can point to something and say, I did that.
Progress gives quiet confidence, and guilt becomes lighter when you do even a small part of what matters.
Let me recap what happened. I came home tired, almost lost time on my phone, chose one clear task, made it small, noticed the urge, paused, and started.
Beautiful recap. And you did not need a perfect mood, a perfect plan, or a perfect personality.
I only needed a clear next step.
Yes, and that is the heart of stopping wasted time. Do not ask how to fix your whole life. Ask what the next useful action is.
For a learner, it may be listening to one short English conversation, repeating one sentence, writing one line, or practicing one real-life phrase.
Exactly. Useful action is often small, but it changes your direction.
The evening is not perfect, but it is not wasted anymore.
Exactly, and that is enough for today, because time well used can look like one quiet person choosing not to give up on a small promise.
I like what happened in that evening, because it shows something important. Wasting time usually does not look dramatic. It looks normal, quiet, and very easy to excuse.
Exactly. And that is why examples are so helpful. When we see ordinary situations clearly, we can recognize them in our own life.
Let me start with one example. A learner says, "I will practice English after breakfast." Then breakfast becomes dishes, dishes become messages, messages become videos, and suddenly the morning is gone.
That is a common pattern. Every small task opens the door to another small task, and the main goal keeps moving further away.
So the useful question is not, what did I do today? But, did I do the thing that mattered most?
Yes, because some days feel busy but not meaningful. You answer messages, check updates, clean something, search for something, and still avoid the action that would truly move your life forward.
For English learners, that action could be simple. Listen to a short English podcast, record your voice for 1 minute, repeat 5 natural sentences, or write a small paragraph about your day.
And the key is to do it before the day becomes too noisy. Many people wait until they are tired. Then they blame themselves for not having discipline.
That is painful because tired people make ambitious promises, then sleepy people break them.
Beautifully tragic and very human.
Here's another situation. Someone wants to stop wasting time, so they download productivity apps, watch videos about focus, buy a planner, choose a perfect pen, then never start the task.
That is the elegant version of procrastination. It looks organized, but it is still avoidance.
I have done that. I once spent an afternoon designing a study schedule. The colors were beautiful, the boxes were perfect, and my English practice was absolutely zero.
At least the schedule had confidence.
The schedule was more fluent than me.
That story is funny, but it teaches a real lesson. Planning should support action, not replace action.
So a good plan should be simple enough to use when you are tired.
Exactly. A good plan could be: after dinner, I listen for 10 minutes, repeat 3 lines, and close the notebook. That is clear and easy to begin.
Another example is overthinking. You sit with a task, but instead of doing it, you think, what if I fail? What if this is not enough? What if I start and get bored?
Overthinking can waste time without looking like entertainment. You are not scrolling. You are not watching anything. But you are still not choosing action.
That one feels personal, because sometimes I sit silently and call it thinking, but actually I am just walking in circles inside my own head.
A good way out is to turn thoughts into one small movement. Write the first sentence. Open the lesson. Press play. Say the first word.
Movement breaks the fog.
Yes, and once you begin, the task usually feels less scary than it did in your imagination.
I also think people waste time because they say yes too quickly.
Definitely, saying yes to everything means saying no to your own time, your energy, and sometimes your peace.
For example, you plan to study English, then someone asks for a small favor, then another person wants to talk, then you spend the night helping everyone except yourself.
Helping others is beautiful, but you need boundaries. You can say, "I can help later," or "I have something important to finish first."
Mini recap: wasting time can come from distraction, over-planning, overthinking, tiredness, and saying yes too often.
Exactly. And the solution is not to become strict and cold. The solution is to become aware and honest.
Let me share one more funny story. A friend once told me he had no time to learn English. Then he showed me a video about a cat opening a refrigerator.
That cat was clearly advanced.
Very advanced, maybe C1 level in kitchen skills.
And did your friend notice the problem?
He laughed and said, "Okay, I have time. I just keep donating it to random cats on the internet."
That is a perfect line. Because time is often not stolen, we give it away without noticing.
So before you say, "I do not have time," ask, "Where did I give my time today?"
Ask it gently, not with shame, because shame makes people hide. Awareness helps people change.
If I usually scroll after dinner, I can put my phone away and play an English conversation instead.
If you usually overthink before speaking, choose one simple sentence and say it out loud.
If you usually delay hard tasks, start with 5 minutes and let the beginning be imperfect.
And if you waste time today, do not make it your identity, make it your lesson.
Everyone wastes time sometimes. The goal is not a perfect day.
Exactly. The goal is a more conscious day, one honest choice at a time.
I want to bring this back to real life, because stopping wasted time is not only an idea, it is something we learn through many small, messy days.
Yes, and I have had many of those days. Days when I knew what mattered, but I still delayed it because I felt tired, nervous, or unsure.
I remember a time when I wanted to improve my English speaking. I had books, videos, notes, and motivation, but I kept waiting for the perfect moment.
And what happened?
The perfect moment kept canceling the appointment.
That sounds familiar. Perfection is often a very polite excuse for delay.
Exactly. I told myself I needed a quiet room, a better plan, more energy, maybe a new notebook, and somehow I practiced less than someone with no plan at all.
That is the lesson. Action teaches more than preparation alone. You learn by doing, adjusting, and returning.
What helped me was choosing one small daily action, not a heroic action, just one honest action.
What was it?
I listened to a short English conversation, then repeated one sentence out loud, even if my voice sounded strange.
That is powerful because it turns time into practice, and practice into confidence.
At first, it felt too small to matter, but after many days, those tiny moments made English feel closer.
Small time is not small when you use it consistently. 10 minutes can build a habit, and a habit can change the way you see yourself.
I also learned that wasted time often comes after emotional stress. When I feel disappointed, I look for comfort, and comfort can become a tunnel.
That is very true, so we need kindness and structure together. Kindness says, I understand why I escaped. Structure says, now let us return.
I like that. Kindness without structure becomes excuses. Structure without kindness becomes pressure.
Exactly. And the healthy middle is simple. Notice what happened, forgive yourself quickly, and choose the next useful action.
So if you wasted time today, do not speak to yourself like an enemy.
Speak to yourself like a good coach, calm, honest, and steady.
Say, I lost some time, but I still have this moment.
Say, I do not need to fix the whole day. I only need to make the next choice better.
For learners listening right now, maybe your next choice is very simple. Repeat one sentence from this podcast, write one useful phrase, or describe your day in easy English.
Maybe your next choice is to sleep on time, because rest can protect tomorrow.
That is important. Stopping wasted time does not mean filling every minute with work.
Yes, a meaningful life needs focus, rest, fun, learning, friendship, and quiet moments. The goal is not to become a machine. The goal is to become more present.
More present with your goals.
More present with your energy.
More present with your English practice.
And more present with the life you are actually living.
Let us make a gentle promise before we end, not a big promise, not a dramatic promise.
A promise for the next useful step.
I will protect one small part of my day for something that matters.
I will notice distractions without hating myself.
I will return when I drift away.
I will use simple English, real English, and daily English to keep improving.
And when I waste time, I will not give up on the whole day.
Beautiful, because every return is a kind of strength.
Thank you for spending your time with us today, and I hope this episode helped you feel calmer, clearer, and more ready to use your time with intention.
If this English podcast helped you, you can like, subscribe, And comment with one thing you want to stop wasting time on. Keep practicing English, keep listening, and remember, your next small choice can bring you back.
Take care of your time, take care of your mind, and take one small step today.
We will be here with you again, helping you learn English in a warm, natural, and real way.